Good. So, and I think this is the last one for this year. We see it's another UltraFire light and we can open it. Obviously it was never opened before, no. Oh, here we go. Actually removed the plastic because I'm using this for quite a long time right now. As you see, it's not an ordinary flashlight with the bulb on top or at the bottom, because this is the W549 COB 300 lumen 5-file USB waterproof magnetic camping work light black. So it's really nice on the tongue. And basically what we got here for about 10 euros is two flashlights. One, this COB or whatever it's called, this long bar of light. And then there is another flashlight in there. And they say this one is about 6500 kelvin, so this is really bluish and or cold white, and this one is 3200 Kelvin, so this is like reddish. And also you can just turn on the red LEDs here and get like night vision mode. So we have two flashlights, we have the button down here, we have like the magnetic back down here. Like with some others, you can stick it somewhere and it will stick there, so you can basically put it there and have it like a working light. You have two hinges, you have one, the first and the second. You can't twist it, but you can fold it around and fold it together to keep the COB secure. This one is rubber, so the plastic is resting on top of the button, and there's also a rubber tip here. We have like a clamp here to fix it somewhere, and I think you can turn it around, but it's really hard, so it's really on there tight. So that's a good thing. It produces light. We can turn it on, we see this in a second. We can put it here, but how do we get the power in there? And I'm glad you asked. Anyway, I don't think, maybe it's not waterproof, but at least there is a bearing here. No bearing, there's a rubber seal here, which will stop water from getting in there. See, this looks quite tight, but we can unscrew it on different stages as well, and then we see if it's still tight. What isn't tight is the hinges here, so you don't want to drop this in the water. Basically it's being charged via USB, and inside is a 3.7 volt 16340 battery. So it's basically just a tiny battery. We can see if we can unscrew this here. So this tip just goes off. See, there is a groove, but there's no seal here, and we can unscrew the top here. Dun, 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 dun. And this basically is just the two wires connecting down there. But we need, this goes off too. And we have to work around the switch. This is just a micro switch you see under here. And this is all the battery. Careful with the terminals, it's just sorted in there. See, it's basically just a generic unbranded battery, 1200 milliampere hours. So that's basically it. There's the switch. Here's the main board with some technical stuff. I don't want to break it, so I will put it back in there. Yeah, nothing fancy, but just power in, power out, and a little logic board for controlling the light modes. So that is this. Let's put it back together. The reason why you can't turn it around is this notch here. You see? Here this notch goes in this groove, and therefore it is in there tight and you can't turn it around, and basically I'm building it the wrong way up. So same thing, notch and the thing to get it in there. Just take the ring. There's also no seal on this one. And just turn it back together. So we got a free one. It's always nice to have. And it says USB input 5 volts with a nice double point. So this comes off quite easy, so you don't want to lose this. What do you get for your money, for your 10 bucks? You get the cold white, bright, you get the cold white low, you get the warm white, like focused, you get the red, and you get the red SOS. And then off, and then the cycle starts again. So if you push it long time, it will stop. And if you activate it after you push long time, then you end up with the bright. See, we go to this one, push long, and again we start with the first one. So that's it. So it doesn't have any memory in there. Yeah, quite nice. It's a nice light to work with. For reading it's like a bit dim if you have it like a meter above. But it works for like 1 or 2 hours. The battery is quite small, so maybe you can put like an extension in here and use an 18650 battery or something like this. This should double your power, but this will also increase the size of it. But all in all, it's a nice, neat flashlight. And I like the concept. I think of these long stripped flashlights, this is one of the better ones. And it also stays like this. Also a good thing if it can sit on its butt. So, nice product. Charges itself, comes with a battery, puts decent light out, and it's aluminum. Everything. I think this might be plastic, but the body is aluminum. This is plastic, definitely. So it looks reasonably robust. Has a quite nice size, but mustn't be bigger. So this is the maximum. I think that's good to take around. Anyway, so that's the last for this year, I think. Thanks a lot for watching.